Yeah, so no, like I said, that, in the fake episode that Brandon was, kicked out or whatever, but, we decided to, let him back in. Thanks for watching WWJD.
Recording, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Welcome back to WIBBAS with Drip. I am your host, Alec Perkins. This is an ASMR.
My name is Brandon, and yeah.
My name's Joshua.
Today we're going to be doing a soft reading of To Kill a Mockingbird. We're going to be using hard R's throughout.
We're all gonna read separate books. You're gonna read To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm gonna read Animal Farm.
Okay. Brandon, you got To Catcher in the Rye? Or The Catcher in the Rye?
Catcha?
Yeah, don't use catcher.
I want to do no R's. Catch it in the eye.
No R's. The Catcher in the Rye.
No, you have to say it.
Catch you in the eye.
No, you gotta say it like you have a speech impediment, like catch it in the Y.
So, as everyone can tell, I don't know what that is. What's going on?
I'm gonna turn my volume down. Maybe that'll help. I don't
Yeah,
think
is it
will.
playing? Yeah, is it playing out of your thing at the same time?
No, it's not. I don't know. It seemed like there was like some type of extra noise being picked up besides it seems fine now. I don't know.
It's Brandon.
What do you hear?
It's probably my phone.
Well, what do you hear? What does it sound like? I just turned my headset on. Let me turn this off.
Yeah, you sound real good.
What do I sound like?
Welcome back to the podcast with no technical difficulties whatsoever. There's never been a problem here. Skype, shout out Skype right now. Skype, you a real one. You guys always pull through.
Is it okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds way better now.
Yeah. You sound.
I won't even use the headset. That's fine.
We had to praise Skype real quick just then.
Yeah, I was just thinking about our ability to understand and integrate new media platforms into our life and our ability to use them. It's really something.
We're so good at it.
Have you been watching
episodes, 37 calls, 57 calls deep now?
Have you been watching our TikToks?
No,
I
don't have TikTok.
Yeah, Alec, man, he's been blowing up on the TikTok, and then
dude, can we not talk about TikTok this episode ever?
Okay,
I was talking about my dope ass fucking shirt, bro.
Yeah, he's got gangster Popeye.
Yeah, I like that.
Those are tumors. And I know that bit's already been done, but those are massive tumors in that man's arms.
There was a lot of Roundup in the spinach.
Monsanto spinach got to Popeye.
I'm gonna get this chain though, for real. Hold on, I don't know if you can see it. The spinach chain.
Oh, yeah, that's actually not a bad design. It's an awful one. Nah, for real, that shit would be hard. That shit would be hard. Like I laugh when I see like rappers who had Bart Simpson. They just had they just had like a full on fucking Bart Simpson deck. I think it was Gucci Mane, like way back in the day.
Man, I don't know, man. People have had some crazy ass shit. They get some wild ass shit that custom made. They get some wild
Fucking
ass shit custom made.
the yellow diamonds, man. They're yellow diamonds.
Tacky.
Canary yellow.
Jealous.
Peanut butter jealous, bro. Yeah, it was Gucci Mane. He had that, and then like I
I'd
saw
get
one that was like it was 3D. It wasn't like a gorilla, like a flat 2D. Like it was a gorilla. It was like a 3D printed looking thing, but he was
Oh
like
yeah.
metal. And it was King Kong, I think, and he had like fucking diamond or something eyes, probably rubies for his eyes. Some real
That's fucking badass. I don't give a
some,
fuck what you say. That is fucking. That is
I don't know
dope.
if I'd rock. I might rock something like that. It's probably heavy as fuck, bro. Like, and then there's that lyric back in the day where they say, I feel like I got a midget hanging from my necklace.
Necklace. I feel like there's a midget hanging from my necklace.
You think they could get away with saying that today? I feel like there's a little person upon my necklace.
I mean, I think as long as there's women willing to show their pussy and call themselves blank the midget, we'll be all right.
I went and seen her.
I just wish people weren't so manipulated by spells. Yeah, it's horrible.
What spells, Brandon?
Oh, just words in general. You know, like fuck.
Leprechaun spells.
Turn into a gold digger.
Yeah,
What'd you call me?
yeah, I feel what you mean. You're trying to integrate like that words got too much power, man. They really do.
They do. They do. For a lot of people, they're completely manipulated by other people's words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I choose not to say any words.
Ever. Especially
Ever.
on TikTok.
You see what we say? What do we say? See, I told Josh about what I was doing, which honestly, I'm waiting for people to steal my bit, Brandon. They're going to.
Yeah, they are.
They're
Bro,
going
it
to.
is fucking raining cocks and balls outside.
Really good for you because it is a very dry year here. Like 125 years, it hasn't been this dry.
That's crazy.
Brandon, I don't know why it keeps on blurring you out, bro.
Yeah, it blurred him out too. I know. I can shut it off.
Yeah, turn the blur off because it kept blurring me out too. I wasn't able to like focus just the background for whatever reason.
You can see everything still. Yeah.
Definition,
Jesus Christ.
Pythons.
My God, I'm withering away over here.
Welcome to the zoo episode of WIBBAS WIT JRIP. We have an absolute fucking gorilla right here.
Look at this. Fucking undefined.
And here's a python. Take you on a fucking exhibit tour, boy.
Bro, I mean, I think like maybe if I was a super famous rapper, then maybe I would get a chain. Like, I would probably get a chain of my, like a medallion. So I would get a regular, like Cuban link without all the diamonds and stuff, you know, just the plain yellow gold. And then I would get a yellow gold medallion of myself wearing a yellow Cuban link that was encrusted in yellow diamonds. Then that would be hard. You got to promote yourself.
It's that one's wearing a smaller necklace of you, wearing a smaller necklace of you, some Twilight Zone shit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like a Russian doll. It just keeps on going.
And I paint myself like
But-
CeeLo Green.
It's just you with the normal shirt on your chain, but then when you flip the shirt up, all the graphics are on the inside of the shirt.
What?
Should
Oh,
I wear?
I was thinking like if I got a chain, I would definitely get like the Millennium Puzzle, just because I know I have the
Hell yeah.
tattoo. But that would be so hard.
There ain't nothing worth wearing than something
I
that
mean,
killed a man.
like a big jank, dude. Like Yugi was like, he had neck fucking posture, bro, because that bitch
Bruh.
was huge.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
If you
Yeah.
had like a real Cuban link holding up like a real gold pyramid that's this big, that bitch would be like 100 pounds.
Dude, it would be at least like fucking 30, 40 pounds on your neck. And this is like a 10-year-old who's walking around with it beating people fucking in card games. Just with a
That
strong
would be.
neck.
It's unbelievable how much money people will spend on that kind of drip, dude.
I thought you were about to say on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is another concept too.
That too, you know.
Dude, it's crazy.
I mean,
I got
the only thing that I don't see or I don't understand spending money on is like like customized jewelry. That kind of stuff is in
Yeah.
my eye with like diamonds and stuff. That's when like it starts to be silly. Like if you're gonna buy a really expensive Rolex, it's always worth that much, pretty much. If you're gonna buy a gold chain, buy like a real gold chain. It'll always be worth around that much. But when you buy shit that's like, oh, I bought this necklace that's like a certain whatever with fucking diamonds and shit all in it, it's not worth the fuck because it's not made of gold.
Yeah, the work put into it is the labor. That's much of a lot of the money that you're paying attached to the price of the jewelry itself. So it kind of fucking makes it not worth it. That's why I don't own a car, because they because they depreciate in value. So, but you know,
So I don't own a house either.
dude, God was so nice. He gave me this, and then he gave me another. And he was like, "You can walk, brother." And I was like, "Sick, dude."
sick. Diamonds are only good for like carving Georgia Guidestones and shooting people from space.
Yeah, definitely. I think they use like ruby lasers too.
Diamonds are really good for like filtering your water to make sure that your chakra and your spirits are aligned. When you drink diamond filtered water, you know, it helps keep your soul pure.
Gold is really good if you take flakes of it and put it in like liquor. It has nothing to do with the gold anymore. You're just getting fucking drunk. I don't know why they waste gold inside a liquor, dude.
It probably, yeah, I don't know, man. That always did baffle me too. What?
They put it on like fucking, they'll like gold wrap steaks and shit out in New York, you know what I'm saying? And fucking probably where you guys are, like in like bigger places, like they put gold fucking wrap around fucking shit.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Does gold have a taste?
Yeah.
I think so, but I don't know. I mean, Josh eats it every day. He over here, Mr. Big Shot, he pulled out $6 on camp.
No, it ain't got not the okay. So from
He's like tastes like shit. You know, like you're like so rich. You're like,
y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. If y'all get some gold wrap food, just give it to me. It tastes awful. That's what I'm gonna say.
in the trash, bro. Throw that shit in the trash.
No, from what I've been told is like normally the amount that they put on your food is so fucking minuscule that it doesn't affect it. And like if it were to affect it, it would be similar to eating other types of metal. Like I I don't think that it would be very pleasant. It's more for the I'm about to shit gold later effect.
Yeah.
Which is
A
pretty
golden
baller.
crusted, yeah, golden crusted turd. I mean, how can you hate on somebody with a golden crusted turd?
My shit costs more than your car.
Yeah, they're doing better than me,
Yeah,
and I don't even have a car.
exactly. So
Their shit is appreciating in value more than my car that doesn't exist.
bro, it's funny because my car also doesn't exist. I'm also on the Shoelace Express team. No license, boys.
Fuck,
What up?
man. And Brandon's over here making TikToks about how he lost his wallet and he won't even drive without a license.
That is so cute.
The whole point of that talk was to basically, like, just describe what I go through, and I know probably other people do. It's like somebody new comes into your life and you just fucking lose track of everything. It's all you're thinking about,
You were subliminally sending shots at me.
No,
No,
it was I was saying a beautiful girl, not you,
not a beautiful man. Yeah, a new man has come into my life.
not a beautiful lady.
A new man's kind of came into my life, you guys. It's your dad's.
Oh,
We're in love.
My dad's married to do that.
Your dad likes butterfly kisses on his nipples. That's your dad. He likes his pancakes with extra syrup. I don't know. That's how I make them for him. I'm like in a big shirt of your dad. Just I'm in a big shirt of your dad's coming down almost to my knees. It says Def Leppard on it.
who's that, Brandon?
Brandon. Oh shit! Your dad. I'm in his boxers.
It's the Sobe racing shirt.
Yeah,
I was about to
that might
say,
be it.
I was thinking like some compression shorts.
I'm getting the mail. I'm getting the mail out at Brandon's house, like with the compression shorts on. Shout out everybody's dad on the podcast. It's all jokes.
Yeah.
It's all jokes. I'm not trying to fuck unless you are. Hit me up,
My dad. You're on the back porch,
I feel like
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
all our dads are far removed from this podcast and will never hear it unless it blew up, and then they'd want to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, it bothered me because my dad's dead, so he's gone. He's not in life anymore. So it's like none of that's ever gonna happen. You're never gonna walk down the stairs in a giant.
Yeah.
Because he's dead. The thick of it, into the thick of it. And we don't know where we're going.
I had to make that very uncomfortable and then make it uncomfortable, but make it uncomfortable at the same time. So I added the laugh track. That was a laugh track. I didn't actually laugh at that because that was not funny. That your dad died. Anyone watching this is just like, that's not fun. There's no punchline there. Yes, there is. Did you not hear the joke? His dad died. The punchline is right there.
His dad. Not alive.
Oh, sorry.
You missed.
What?
My dad had a punchline at his funeral.
Just a punchline.
It was very busy. There was only one drink. It was hot outside. There was no shade.
Your dad had a punchline. Yeah, that's the punchline right there. The one at his dad's funeral. Go ahead and laugh at that.
It was my dad.
You
dad-
bad people.
It was my dad's biggest, passion was punches.
And his kids. He loved those two things.
He loved two things.
Put them together.
Kids.
There's only two things my father loved: punching and his kids.
Sometimes he liked kicking it.
Yeah. He also liked liquor. Forgot about that. How could I forget?
That was what was inside of his punches.
Those were liquor fueled punches. He wasn't because he was mad at me. He loves me.
Yo. Block on my screen that's got the longest legs I've ever seen. It looks like he could be genetically modified or something.
Brandon's down bad. Brandon's seen that moss legs. He's like, quit. She did.
Dude. I wish I should know how.
She's a GMM, a genetically modified
So
mom.
I saw something in the news that I thought I'd share with you guys. As you know, I'm an avid Redditor. And I'm part of the subreddit r/Epstein. Shout out r/Epstein. I know a lot of our 6 viewers at home enjoy that. No, deadass. It was like an article to some blogger who was like, Epstein was secretly gay. Have you heard this? Look, I was on board with him. Everything was cool. Whatever.
Hold on. Before I've heard any of this, can I make a prediction?
I'm gonna make I liked Epstein until he was gay joke.
No, I'm gonna make a prediction here, and the child sex ring thing was a cover up for his homosexuality. Is that what's going on here? He took the lesser of two evils.
Wow.
You have to elaborately cover up your homosexuality with a fucking international $1 billion child sex slavery ring. He's that deeply closeted.
His homosexuality is that debaucherous.
He's just like, I love the massage. He like is hating the massages from the kids. He's like, I really don't like this. I wish a nice man was caressing me.
He's like, can you just tell them I raped you, please? Here's $100. Tell them.
No, they said, because y'all know about him and Les Wexner. He owned L Brands, which had like Victoria's Secret and a couple of other things, which is an avenue to get younger women. But like Les Wexner gave him the keys to the fucking to the
motherfucking kingdom.
Yeah, to the motherfucking kingdom. Like basically made him the proprietor of all of his fucking estate. while he was still alive. So they think that they might have been boyfriend and boyfriend. Which 2 gay guys can molest kids together. They do it all the time.
No.
Hey, I didn't say it. Milo Yiannopoulos said that. He said it was cool.
What? No.
And then they canceled it. I didn't say it. I'm just repeating what another gay man said. I'm hearing rumors in the community.
Well, that's what he said. He didn't do that. He's just saying that.
Well,
No,
I
I
mean,
said it was a part of the
somebody
culture.
else did it to him.
Yeah, he said
and
someone
it was
else did
okay.
it. And he said it's just a part of the gay culture, you know, and just we fuck little boys.
Sometimes you're 27, you fuck a 14-year-old. It happens. When
It
you're
don't.
gay.
It's like, yeah, dude, it's just the culture, man. I don't like your culture, then I like regular gay culture, not child molestation gay culture.
Well, it's
Well, he was coming on to his counselor, so that
It was his fault. He
yeah.
wore those short shorts at camp.
Yeah,
And-
as a child, he was at fault there for taking advantage of the adult. For
What
sure.
was he wearing? Let's
get back to this whole thing about you said it's common for 2 gay guys to rape a younger man, and then because he's a man, is he embarrassed? That's why he doesn't say anything about it, and then all of a sudden now he's just this closet homosexual because that's the only thing. He's just like, what happened to me?
Some people I've heard do yes that are like so confused by their sexuality.
That would be horrible if statistically that was why a lot of gay people are gay. That would be
Well,
really...
that's why I'm gay, because both of you held me down. I can't make a gay rape joke on the fucking podcast, man. Come on.
We can't talk about that.
We're supposed to be making jokes, not talking about real life.
Yeah. I thought we got past this.
I've actually seen a couple of TikToks where the guy's like, I spike your drink, what do you do? And it's like girls running up to the drink. It's like, oh, thanks. I'm so happy. Like they were actually like, oh yeah, free drugs, you know? Like they see you doing it and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna go grab that. They go and steal you know what I mean? They steal somebody else's drink because they're like, I want that.
Man, let Bill Cosby out, man. let him out, man.
Man, these bitches be going for them cups. They don't see what I put in it, man. Come on, bro.
Right.
They
know
was
damn
running
well.
to the cups.
He said they know damn well.
I come into the club jangling cups and the girls just look.
Okay. Bars. Hot fire tonight on the WWJD podcast. Where the punches keep rolling. Pow, 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 pow.
Just like at Brandon's house when he was a child.
What? What the fuck did you just spill?
This is what happens when you spill paint in the garage.
This is what happens to you after you set fire extinguishers off at Swamp Fest.
This is what happens to you when you do a backflip off of the picnic bench. This is what happens to you when you eat a spoonful of jelly.
What happens to rat on your brother?
When you what?
Sorry, this is what happens when you don't rat on your brother.
Yeah, there you go.
This is what happens when your friends come over, but they haven't been over yet, so I want to make sure that they know that I'm the dominant man here. So come in this room and let me beat on you for a bit. Be an asshole for no reason.
Jesus Christ. Yep. We've covered rape. We've covered gay child molestation tonight. We've covered your dad beating you. You know, basic podcast stuff that people are looking for.
A lot of character development.
Bro, I
Yeah.
feel like honestly, if we were just to talk about like, if we were to, this is gonna be pretty meta for this part. If we were going to talk about or go a direction with the podcast, or maybe do like another thing where we just like do really deep dives where we like interviewed each other over like very specific events or times in our lives, then I think that would be a pretty interesting concept for us to to possibly explore. Because I think people would be pretty interested in that. I think all of us have had very interesting and interesting and different lives than one another and other people. I think people would be interested.
Eventful to say the least.
Yeah, eventful. Like there's a lot of shit.
Like I'll tell y'all the craziest story. It's not crazy. Like we were at the scrapyard and this lady knocked all the pins over. It was funny. I was like, she's being a bitch, man. She's being a bitch. She dropped all the pins, and I was like, pick your pins up.
You were selling shit.
Isn't that a cool story?
Hold on. Were you with a specific person at the scrapyard?
No. I was with Will. We were actually purchasing things.
Oh, okay.
And I was on the phone, and I had to help this guy with this door. And this is a real story. It sounds like it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I tell fake stories. No, he was it's like a van. He's trying to take the door off the back, and he's like, "Can you come and help me with this or whatever?" And I was like, "Where are you from? You ain't from around here, are you?" I swear to God.
Hey, from around here.
And I didn't even realize I said it like that, man. It was just like, it just came like out. You know, he's like, I'm from Nigeria. He said, I'm from Nigeria. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, yeah. And then I just helped you like with the door and all this. And then I try to shake his hand, and he's like, bones, bro, nux. That's exactly what he did. He was just like, nux, dude. And I was like, oh, I just touched that entire door. I was holding that entire door that you're going to take home. And I was breathing on it, pretty close to it. I was underneath of it, and the window was right here, and I was going, fogging that bitch up. So when he installs it, the COVID's going to be pre-installed.
You should, when he declined the hand.
Now, did you see
You go first.
The news is now basically telling, like, everybody's jumping on this theory now that because there wasn't as many strains, the evidence leads everybody to believe that the Wuhan lab outbreak was the cause, so that it was an engineered biological weapon that got out that they were fucking with.
This was recorded in 2020, February 2020, and this is a conspiracy theory, and we're going to get kicked off of YouTube for saying it. Oh, wait. It's June 2021, and we can say it now because it's fucking been confirmed. It's funny that, like, people, even stupid people, like, were like, hey, that might be the case, that it outbroke from somewhere because, like, we don't have no knowledge about what a lot of other countries' bioweaponry is. Like, a lot of them have signed the treaty to not use bioweapons or even research them. I mean, everyone except for Israel, but let's keep going.
Isn't soybean oil a biological weapon?
Yeah, it turns you into a pussy.
A wop. I'm turning you.
You know,
I don't know.
that's a racial slur for an Italian. A wop.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, dude.
WAP?
It's WOP.
Oh, so my TikTok's probably gonna get taken down.
Were you like eating spaghetti going, oh, the wop?
No.
Well, this is like some wop right here. He's just mixing up the noodles.
I was comparing the earth to a wet ass pussy.
No.
I thought they just called them goys.
There's like, there's WAP and Dago, I think, and then there's a couple more. But like, we didn't grow up around like people who are proud Italians.
I don't. There was one Italian in our entire county.
Like proud Italian. Like there's people who like
Angelo.
There's people who like say they're Italian, you know, because their last name and because they, you know, associate with it because they have the features of it. But like, there was nobody who was like a fucking Jersey Shore Guido. Like,
yeah,
it was
Scotty was pretty close, but
it was pretty much just like black people, majority black people, and then some white people.
Yeah, I wish there was no white people ever, you know.
Yeah,
that would really help my situation out.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You know what? World.
You know, with existing and all.
Just, people who take it to the extreme of like hating, you know, every white person ever.
Oh, you're white.
There's a There's a name for those type of people, but it's only when you hate another race and you're white or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the terms. I can't.
I thought it was retard.
Oh yeah, I know all the slurs. I'm very familiar with every slur. Like I'll tell you them all, but I can't. It's like my brain's already filled up with so many slurs, like that. I can't just pour more, like, you know, liberal ideology into my slur-filled brain.
It's a slurry in there.
Yeah, this is a slur fest. Like,
yeah, you definitely know a lot more than I do for sure.
I'll teach you a few. I'll send them in the group chat. I'll put little asterisks so that way you guys can't dox me and cancel me later, you know.
So like when people say that country can't have nuclear weapons, is it because those people are like stupider than us or something? Or do we just like decide what other people are allowed to do and stuff?
I think it's the second one. And actually the first one too. But it's the second one because of the first one.
I think that all being they're all under watch by something even more powerful, and that's really why they're not allowed. Whatever their emails and shit might be getting sabotaged. You know, like, oh, I got the fucking plans, and then all of a sudden it's gone. It's like, oh, who hacked my fucking system? It's like, God.
You know,
God did that shit.
I used to be a lot more on board with the idea of like government tracking everything and like being really powerful and having all this control and stuff. But the more that I've traveled and the more space and like open area I've seen, the more I'm just like,
It's huge.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, if about 100 of us got together and said, "Fuck you, we're gonna do whatever we want," I think legally we could acquire the munitions necessary to do so and then proceed from there.
Well, I think
How far are you from Waco? I think you can visit there if you want to.
Like 45 minutes. Like
Yeah,
an
well,
hour maybe.
Waco, they had the same idea.
Yo,
It's a Texas thing.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
if you disappeared for a certain amount of time to work on something that was possibly dangerous in your basement, then you might fucking catch some attention from somebody that's actually worried about you. But if you got even 100 people and you're trying to do some dumb shit, it's probably not gonna be that suspicious, and they're, oh, it's just another crazy fuck, you know. But like if you're disappearing for chunks of time and they got no information on you of what's happening to you, and then they start, I mean, dude, you have like keywords and stuff. I'm sure people are slipping, you know. Like that's why they're getting busted. They're working on like new energies or whatever the fuck.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think sure. I think for sure, unless you're working on something like technological or something groundbreaking, and you're, you know, really onto something, then you've got no fucking reason. You can talk all you want about all these theories and all this shit and all this stuff and conspiracy this, conspiracy that, but that shit has already been talked about even probably before our civilization's existence.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's kind of where I was going also, is like you could totally go there and like, but there's something that's like so timeless about that, that's like you could go there anytime, and it's like all the people that decide to go that route all have a similar aura
What do you mean?
to them. Like people that decide to
Starting
reject society and go out into the wilderness with like 50 people and be like, we're gonna be by ourselves. Those people have a specific
Y'all ever hear about
energy.
that? I think he's in like somewhere in Russia. Russia. He's like, and he basically, you know, like Jesus in a way, and they all live an isolated life from the entire world. And Vice just wanted to do an interview, and he actually did an interview with the guy, and the interviewer was like, at the end, he was like, honestly, after being there, I don't really know that there is a better way to live life than the way that they have it going on. And he was like, he was almost brainwashed.
He joined the cult.
Yeah. There's this dude that like Jesus up on the hill that never comes down and speaks to anybody.
Oh, but he did an interview.
He was Vice was the first he ever did an interview with. Yeah.
Imagine being like Jesus, and then the people you talk to is Vice. Like Vice is alright. Vice is alright, but they used to be way better. But they're still trash.
Their journalistic integrity is absolutely
Unparalleled.
unwavering.
Paralleled.
No, I actually do like Vice though, but you do have to be careful with some of the shit that they put out. But yeah, I did watch the thing that you're talking about though, and that guy, that whole situation they got going on over there is pretty crazy.
Almost.
Nah, it doesn't, because it still sounds too similar to like like anytime there's a religious figure, that's when I peace out. So there's like some other places where like it's a lot more realistic, like Slab City. There's other places along Route 66. There's quite a few actually, where it's like these hippie communes out in the desert and shit. And like they're a lot more realistic with it though. They're a lot more like, yeah, you can come and hang out, but stay the fuck out of our space. You go fuck off over there, do your thing, and we'll leave you the fuck alone. We're gonna fuck off over here. You leave us the fuck alone. You figure it the fuck out. We'll figure it the fuck out. And there's some like communes, but communes are harder to join because you have to like
Brandon,
show up to like events and shit and like
I
show
think
that you're willing.
Brandon signed up for one, didn't you?
Did you? You signed
Man.
up to be a part of a commune?
Didn't you tell the story?
All right. I gotta look it up. Hold on. I'm not good with names.
It's some type of Viking name. It's something. Is it
I was
Valhalla?
All right. I remembered it. My brain is perfect on. Yeah. I did when there was some kind of weird scare. I signed up for this fucking thing called Asgardia, the Space Nation. So it's like the first space nation, a unique international community of forward-looking people, a digital state with its own transparent economy focused on scientific progress on Earth and in space. And I do have the international flag of planet Earth in the front of my house. So, yeah, state of Aquarius being the conglomerate, not all these little divided things. This is called the United States of Aquarius.
Hell yeah. That's badass. So I wanted to join a commune.
Brandon is like, all right, you start with yours, but Brandon is like on like a beta free trial. You know what I'm saying? Like they release games, like you get to try it for everybody else of a cult. So he's not like in one. He's just like he will be in one.
Bro, you have to be like a pastor. You have to be a pastor in this cult and then get out early. Like,
Bro,
get in, get your money.
you're already on the top of the
with all the women. Get out.
Or kids, whatever you like, or men,
or guys. Yeah.
Yeah. You can pretty much do anything you like when you do a cult.
Or anybody who sexually identifies anywhere in between,
Yeah, we don't discriminate on the podcast, especially Brent. He loves transsexuals.
Loves?
Intimately.
No, but you're on a waiting list. You're on a waiting list for a cult, dude, which is sick.
That
so
is
you could
dope.
you could literally jump in there as like one of the top people if they like do their mission and their mission isn't killing themselves at the end like a lot of cults Steve moved to.
We need a stupid poet. And I'll be like, yeah, me.
Yeah, when you just got to get out of there before Xenu shows up.
Yeah, for Xenu, fucking Zoltan. Yeah, Brandon Zoltan. Hey, we all did that.
He's flying fucking drones, and he's just like, I've been spying on you, Zoltan. That's the fucking disclosure event.
Yeah, dude. Zoltan comes back. Dude, where's my cult?
That was gold. That was gold, dude. Where's my cult? Dude, where's my cult classic film?
Yeah, it was. It is.
Real. No, so I went to join a commune in LA. But yeah, they were like, oh, so you gotta show up for the next like 3 weeks all over the city and help out like at food drives, like giving out food and like stuff like this. And like I understand that, but at the same time I'm like, bro, this is like 4 times a week for the next 3 weeks. Fuck I'm supposed to do for the next month. I need a roof. Can I sleep here, please? And they were just like, nah, get fucked.
I feel like that's kind of a trade-off. Like, I'll go and spread your message and do all of the little things that you want to.
Yeah. Dude, the Mormons do that, man. They give these kids an apartment and they pay for them.
I mean, we know our friend Joel's brother was given a place by the church out there in Gatesville.
They just
Like,
don't.
they gave him a place to stay. Josh,
Josh's church just didn't have enough funds.
did you know Josh?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Brandon does too, doesn't he?
Who?
Josh Smith.
Josh.
He was your age.
Yeah.
He had two younger brothers. Or
Yeah,
three
his two younger brothers. They were like, one was closer to Josh's age and one was closer to mine. Or no, they both were. One was your age.
My age, and then one was
What did he
Harry's
look
age.
like?
Yeah.
Because I thought
Like
that
one of us, like me.
Like a dark-haired fucking white dude.
Like, honestly, me and him look very similar.
Yeah, kind of.
I
But
don't-
yeah, they gave
Like,
him,
he looks,
gave him a place
and
to stay. and
Jacob,
shit, man.
all three of them look the fucking same.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Very fucking
They gave him a place to stay, man. It was pretty cool of them. Like, some churches do that shit, man. Which is cool. Which is cool of churches to do. I mean, it's the least they can do.
Dude, yeah. Then sometimes churches give houses away to fucking douchebags that are just pushing drugs and stuff, and they abuse this and they abuse the church.
Yep.
And there's fucking death threats living in a fucking house that's provided to them by a congregation. Are you fucking shitting me? You fuck.
Yeah, but I feel like anytime that you have a situation where you're, giving away free things or, giving charity, you're going to have people that are taking advantage of the situation, and people on the lower rungs of society, obviously, the people who operate at those.
What happened?
Oh, he
certain shit.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're
Nah,
going to
you paused. You paused. Hold on. Where did he stop at, Brandon?
time.
You said they
shit.
operate at the lower rungs of society, is I believe where you were going.
Like charities and stuff, and when you give shit away, yeah. So like when you deal with poor people or people that are like, addicts living on the street, people that are homeless, you're gonna have people that are thieves and people that are taking advantage of the system. But it's like, you can't use that as a way or as a reason to say, oh, well, we shouldn't do that anymore because too many people are taking advantage of the system. It's like, a lot of times that's used as an excuse to not give people.
Your reception is getting so shit, Josh.
I have full Wi-Fi. I don't see why.
Are you good, Alec? You almost died there for a second.
Yeah, I've been smoking this new thing called tobacco. Yeah, and it frees open your mind.
It's a
Brandon, have you ever smoked salvia?
Never, but I've seen somebody trip on it and it wasn't fun.
Well, I smoked something
really
today.
bad.
Actually, hold up. It was fun. Cause I'm somebody.
You were not. You looked like you were in pain.
The pain of knowing reality exists.
Yeah, just
for real.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, no.
Josh, look, that's like the last time I smoked it was around that time. I probably smoked it 10 or 15 times when I was 14, 15 years old, 16.
Hold him down. Don't let him go anywhere.
But Josh smoked some today.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna smoke some in a little bit. Probably after we get off the podcast, I'm gonna smoke some more because that was fun as fuck.
I want to get there and smoke some because I haven't done it in such a long time. I just want to go to a different land.
Dude, it was. I was in fucking. Oh
I feel
my
like if I
God.
get in the right position and I just channel right, Dogecoin might hit $1 if I fucking like correctly.
Bro, me and my friend were talking about like all of the
Oh my God.
all the fucking momos that are just like, if Doge would just hit like $5, I would be a millionaire. If Doge just hit $5.
I wouldn't be a millionaire, but I would have enough rent for like half a year at least.
Yeah, I mean,
If Doge.
I've got to don't stop looking at it though, because that's when you might just miss the fucking, you know what I mean? You get too busy with life and then you don't pay attention, and it already did hit $5 over the one night, and then you know.
And then you wake up and it's 3 cents.
If Doge hit $5, I could probably pay rent for a month.
Like the fucking that meme, it was like my pee pee poo poo coin is I don't know, I saved it and it's like throw all of my fart bucks on pee pee poo poo coin or something.
Yeah.
Well,
For real.
And I was like, yeah, I feel that. I'm fucking with that.
Dude, our floating economy is so crazy.
Yeah, that shit could just end at any second, and like a lot of people don't realize that. It can just be like, oh.
What's fucked up about that meme is like everything you do is basically leading to some sort of metaphorical fart on the earth. And all of our actions are just going to cause farts to bubble up from the ocean in the Arctic permafrost. So really money is fart bucks. It is. Absolutely.
Daddy fart bucks.
What a fucking take.
Daddy.
Yo, that's a new character.
Daddy fart bucks. Sweetie, can you put all of my fart bucks into pee pee poo poo coin?
Oh, pee poo poo coin is down today. Could you put it all in pot box, please?
Oh, it's down 2.3%. I've got to take my money out. I'll lose all my fart bucks. You got a fucking monocle on. Oh, let me take my monocle off.
What did you say? Fart bucks down?
Down? I was feeling bullish. I was feeling bullish on the market this morning. I woke up, I had a shite. I don't even know if that accent would even use shite, but still, fuck it. Whatever. Daddy fart bucks is good. Ain't that how he talked? What was that? Dennis the Menace? No.
No,
Richie Rich.
Richie Rich.
Bro, that's from Annie.
No,
you fucking retard. That man said,
Fart box. I can adopt you with a fart.
Where would Daddy Fartbucks be in Dennis the Menace? Now, Richie
the neighbor.
That was close. That was
the neighbor.
Yeah, Richie Rich was a little bit closer. I don't even know. I think his last name was Rich. Wasn't his name Richie?
His name was Richie Rich. His daddy's name would have been Daddy Rich.
No, I'm thinking of you like doing a Fight Club bit. His name was Richie Rich. His name
was Richie Rich.
No, it's Daddy Fartbucks. His name was Daddy Fartbucks. Oh man, yeah, Daddy Fartbucks. Good bit. Put all the fire.
His name is actually Jamie Foxx.
Is it?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx played Daddy Warbucks in the new Annie.
There's a new Annie?
Yeah, you haven't seen this? You haven't heard about this?
Now you just gotta get the footage and lip.
It's old. It's not even like new. It's like old.
Do they sing? I know they sing the song. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow.
Yeah, but but in this one it's
Don't spend all my
my inwards a
coin.
day away. You know, they kind of slip a little M-bomb in there.
Yeah, they did get racy with it. I read their reviews. The New York Post said that it was classy blackface. That's what they said. That was
Jamie
4 stars. Jamie Foxx did classy blackface.
Jamie Foxx is like stripping as Daddy Warbucks, like, and he walks in on Jamie Foxx just like,
sex me.
yeah.
Dude, that's
like playing the piano.
up about is rich dude comes in and adopts this fucking orphan girl, you know?
Is this the first time you thought about that Hollywood blockbuster movie where the old rich guy adopts a young pretty girl, and there's
that's
nothing
not really
strange about it.
that's not really in the movies. That's more of the lifestyle and the culture. They don't really show that in the movies too much. They do that, behind closed doors.
I guess
they adopt a young orphan who.
You're right, Josh. It's clearly obvious that that's kind of like it going on. It's not obvious, but that's clearly a thought everyone has. But some people don't think like that, and they don't see that. Like I honestly, when I first saw Annie, I always have this idea that people are fucking good natured to me. I don't know what it is. I just feel like everybody that I meet, I'm just lucky, and God just puts really kind people to my life, but it's not the truth. And
well, no, I would say, like, I would argue that, like, in the movie Annie, like, honestly, they really put those worries to bed and really give you reassuring vibes of like a fatherly figure, where it's like you can tell it's more like you have especially as an adult, you have more in common with like Daddy Warbucks, where it's like you would see a child in like a really hard situation, and like there's no malicious intent at all, like, clearly. And
I'm nodding, but I don't know the story at all. I'm like nodding, like yeah. I don't know a fucking thing
at all. It's a great movie. I loved it. Very influential.
They're the two puppets, right? Raggedy Ann and Andy, and Daddy Warbucks comes and pulls them out of the toy box. I don't know, something. They go to Chalk Zone.
That doesn't look
weird. It doesn't look like his hand.
I don't know why. It just does not look like your hand.
Hey, you don't look like that. Thank you, Lord.
No.
I don't know if we're gonna bring back the momentum of Father Fart Bucks, but we could. So, Daddy Warbucks was on the. Did y'all hear about this? Daddy Fart Bucks was on the Epstein flight logs, and the Annie story is actually really nefarious, and Josh just relates to it a lot. I mean, it's fine. He's on mute. He can't defend himself.
Josh was adopted by a rich man when he was 13, 14 years old, and then he went for his 8th grade year, and then he come back he took him
to Stephen Hawking.
Bro, fuck you.
Like, you are a smart boy. Take off your pants.
I went to those little fucking like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon auditions. I was trying. I woulda.
You go
I would
back.
have played my part.
I'd have sucked that dick.
I'd have
You're
played my part and shut the fuck up.
doing your little cheerleading backflips. The fucking team of old dudes are like scoring your ass. You're like, that's a 6.5. I don't want it.
They're auctioning him off. He didn't even think about it like that, did you, Josh? They were looking at your booty.
You bet. You'd be lucky you had a point booty.
I remember one time one of them told me, like, where'd that smile go? You lost that beautiful smile you had. Yeah.
And teach
There you go.
a little weird like that.
That is, I do remember that, but like, it sounds weird, but it's like when you watch TV and stuff and like commercials, all of it's really fucking weird. Like, why is anyone talking like this? No one talks like this. Like with their all of their fucking teeth showing and while they're smiling and like.
Whenever I talk.
Whenever I talk, I make sure that
you never like it's
Colgate.
Yeah,
Colgate, a better smile. This episode was brought to you.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of the fucking line. Alex Miles.
Our poor listeners that can't they don't get the joke.
I'm missing a tooth for the listeners at home, and I'm smiling at the camera, and I'm saying Colgate. A better smile. Imagine I show up to an audition for a fucking. I'm like, I'm here for the fucking Colgate commercial. I'm gonna try out for the Colgate part.
Bro.
I've got some prepared lines. I would love to for a while.
Hey, can I improv it?
If you go, if I ever find an ad agency like looking for a Colgate ad person,
Number one.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna call me?
you.
Thank you,
And
bro.
We're gonna chronicle the journey of going and applying.
That would be funny. And if I'm there, that's when I'm already going to have all of them ripped out. I'm going to have dentures, and I'll just go up there with gums, and I'll just be like, Colbert, oh, a bird smile. I'm here with a Colgate commercial. We don't
like.
Dude, you really did a great job on the audition. We don't think you fit the part. You know, you don't have any teeth. This is a toothpaste commercial, sir. Yeah, you got the braces.
Hey, what? Buy that. Yo, you know who would buy that bit? That truth.org, and it's actually how Colgate poisons people. So it's like Colgate.
Yeah, and then I'm
never used Colgate unless I was like out of town and I used a tiny little tube and I'm sure I never swallowed it and I got nowhere on my tongue.
What about mouthwash?
What about mouthwash?
Into different mouthwashes, just trying them a little bit and putting them back. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. But I do buy different ones randomly just because I enjoy them like that. Oh, Alec knows about this, Josh. I didn't ever tell you, but I was I was at Walgreens and I saw old printy like mouthwash and it was like Dr. Teneman's some blah 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 or something like fucking 1800s. I saw the date and I was like, oh dude, old people used to use this back in the day, man. This is probably good shit. dude, it's a concentrate, and you're only supposed to use like 1 to 10 ratio, and I put it in my fucking mouth. I want to be real. with you. It was
It was what?
it was a real bad time. It was like fucking shine, bro. It was like fucking moon.
Oh
It was
my god.
fun. I swear to God, it's like 200 proof alcohol is what it felt like.
That's so funny. I
Yes.
like the
And then I fucked up.
So it looked like fucking snake oil on the outside of it. Fucking, I don't know, Peterbilt's fucking
Dr. Tiana.
cure-all.
Dr. Fartbucks.
Dr. Fartbucks is cure-all. Fucking, here you go. And they'd sell it and they'd leave.
No, yeah.
I like the Listerine with the brown label.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the like unflavored.
I
one.
use
It
It's not
it goes
minty.
down smoother. It goes down smoother. And I'm so glad they give you a shot glass with it. Like, that's like, I'm surprised liquor bottles don't do that. Like, that's why I drink mouthwash, because it actually comes with a shot glass. Brand's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to have a little mouthwash while on the podcast. And then spit it into a cup adjacent to me.
Is it fucking tobacco colored?
Tea tree oil.
a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay.
But this is the shit, man. Use tea tree. Tea tree will do wonders for you, man. Wonders.
You should eat it. You should rub it on your skin. You should use it in your shampoo.
Yep.
Put it right up your butt.
Absolutely.
Fucking baste yourself like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey with fucking tea tree oil. Give yourself a fucking tea tree oil enema stat.
I wouldn't do that.
Doctor.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Doctor, he needs a tea tree oil enema stat. It's like a holistic.
I am trying to get myself a coffee enema here in the next couple days.
Are you serious?
Have
you done that before?
No, I got the kit in the mail. I got it on Amazon. Yeah, it was like $26 or whatever. A little coffee enema set, you know. I'm gonna put a little cough right up the poop. A little...
Out of all the amazing drugs you could boof, and you're like, caffeine.
Yeah, I bought the old French press set.
French press with a French dress, and
you French press it right into my asshole.
Don't do that.
Is a coffee enema like, how hot is it? You know, like how hot are we talking?
How hot are we talking? Because I normally like about 160.
Yeah, I don't know if my butthole is gonna be the same as my mouth.
Not the same at all. So about 100 degrees.
It isn't like your mouth where you can just go and spit it out like hot like that. You have to exercise a muscle at the end of your tailbone to spit it back out if it's too hot. And
oh, so you've done this before.
Dude. I didn't get the coffee enema set, you know. I did it. I'm more of a DIYer. So I sat with my ass cheeks spread underneath the Keurig. And just let it drip into my ass.
Not good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it cures hemorrhoids. That's one thing it does, because it singes them right off. It's good stuff.
Bye hemorrhoids and asshole hair.
Yeah, for real. Nah, yeah, I'm more of a DIYer when it comes to stuff, you know, especially coffee enemas, surgery.
Yeah. No, I've thought about the whole coffee enema thing. I like, it seems like a pretty good way to get a good old cup of Joe in you real quick.
Calling it a cup of Joe when it's going in your asshole is not.
I like to get a good old,
Look.
big old black cup of Joe.
How you take your coffee blanking up my ass?
I like my men like I like my coffee blacking up my ass.
Yeah, dude, people really do that. Oh my god, yeah, coffee.
Are you actually doing that?
What, putting coffee in their ass? Yeah, that's like a
You bought
like a real thing.
Did you really buy? Was it $26? Did you see it?
No, I just made up a price. I fucking am a
I was about to say,
pathological liar.
That's not a bad price. Me, the Jew, I'm like, that's not a bad price for a coffee enema.
No, I've had a coffee enema. It cost me a lot more. I was in Italy.
I was going.
Coffee enemas.
I was gonna see if I could get it for 24. 25. Kind of got a thing coming up. I need this money.
Yeah, but no. So like, it's literally just a silicone tube, like probably like 1/8 inch silicone tube, and then there's like it's a cylinder with a hole in the bottom for the 1/8 inch silicone tube to connect to.
Inch. You said 1/8 inch silicone tube.
No, 1/8 inch silicone tube. The bucket that you pour the coffee into has a little nipple.
1/8 inch one.
Oh, 1/8 inch.
Just a fucking big man pajama, dog.
Yeah, but it's just like a little cup, and then you fill the cup up with coffee, and you hold it up over your head while you lay on the ground, and coffee gets poured into your asshole.
Yeah, you got to do this. So you got to have a friend to do a coffee enema.
Yeah, or like just don't
get up in it like that.
Well, the ones I was watching, they were like laying on their side. It was like they were on like a side deal, and they had it set on like a shelf.
Okay, so an IV.
They had their little coffee set on a shelf.
I feel like it's too small because if you're already like considering doing a coffee enema, there's already been something in your ass. Right. So that bitch is just in there. Like it's like it's like when you got a straw in a cup and then you fuck the four sides up and the straw's just kind of all in there. And that's just the enema in their asshole just kind of floating around. Welcome back to Ice Crunching ASMR. We're talking about the enemas.
I feel like the only times I've taken anything in my asshole.
Cease fire. Don't do cease and desist that whole shebang.
Should we come off it? All right. You're right. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'm going to reevaluate. I'm going to stop thinking about caffeine in my asshole because it sounds awesome. I just drank a cup of coffee and I'll take 2 in my ass.
No, I actually saw that on YouTube and I was just like, just do drugs, man. Like that, honestly, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like they're laying on the bathroom floor, taking an enema of coffee. Like these people were doing it 3 or 4 times a day. A pot of coffee a time. They're taking 4 pots of coffee up the ass a day.
These
Yeah.
motherfuckers are on X Games, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like,
That's how
like,
the
bro,
triple front flip was done.
right. I'm
That's
just
how
like, just
Tony did the 900 right there. He had a coffee in him.
smoke some meth. Just smoke some
That's
meth.
what I was literally thinking, was like, get a bubble, smoke some fucking meth, and get it over with, man. If you want to be that speedy Gonzalez, then there's quicker and fucking more effective
More
ways.
effective ways to get to where you're trying to be. And like, if that's where you need to be to operate in the world, so be it. But please don't pour 4 pots of coffee up your ass every day. Like, I feel like that's less healthy for you than rolling a bowl or two once a day.
Yeah,
World class sprinters. That's what they do. They do coffee animals.
yeah, they're not allowed to smoke meth. Sad world.
See, kids, this is the things that your parents don't tell you. They tell you to watch out for meth, but it's really the coffee enemas you got to watch out for. They'll get you every time.
What if? How fast do you think Usain Bolt could run if he was on
meth?
way faster?
All right, he has to be. You keep him on it for a little while, and then at the end of the fucking finish line, there's another bag, and I think that would adds a little bit to it as well. Like, and let him jerk off for like 12 hours.
I think. I don't know if Usain Bolt is
Fast.
doing.
I've never raced. I know. I've never raced it. I don't know who's fast.
Yeah, but
you think you could beat him if you were like anybody basically? The reason meth is like illegal is, do you think anybody could like beat Usain Bolt on meth? Like,
I could beat Usain Bolt any day.
Absolutely not.
Like, Usain Bolt, if you're watching this,
I've smoked meth that goes faster than you. Like, fuck out of here.
I run
shut up.
really, really fast, Usain Bolt, and this is a challenge from the white trash Elon Musk.
Josh, I was at the pool, right? And these boys were acting like they're gonna take my fucking phone.
Whoa, boys.
Yeah, they were like hanging around the pool. They weren't actually getting in because it was too cold for them, but I was doing laps and stuff. And I put my phone down so I could like look at it, and whatever. And man, this fucking kid, dude, acted like he was gonna take it, the big chubby one. And my first initial thought was, are you guys trying to make a TikTok? Because like you probably should stop doing that. But if you're playing around, we can keep this going. And I was like, you can try. I looked at the big one. I said, you can try, but I'm way faster than you.
Were they like of age?
I don't know how old they were. They did not look like they could,
I don't see age either. They
just look like they probably shouldn't be fucking with a grown man's phone. Like, that's a bad, like, what are you doing? Kind of like, maybe they might have been 16.
Unless you're putting your number in it.
No. He was acting like, take it. You know why? Because I called somebody and the fucking attendant was like, well, what are you doing? He was like, dude, my friend thought it was mine, man. My friend thought it was mine. I swear on my life. And I was like, yeah, that's a weird lie, bro. You probably should have just told him you're messing with me.
Was he I don't want to be racist. Was he Amish?
Dude, yeah, Amish get really crazy around technology. They're just like want to get away from it, and they're just like
He was like stroking his beard. He's like, "What is this sorcery?"
Can I look at your cell phone a little bit?
He was like, I gotta do this for, societal reasons.
I gotta come up. He's on Rumspringa.
He's like, bro, you don't understand. I won't be accepted if I don't.
Rite of passage. Like by the time you're a grown man, you have to smash like 17 people's fucking phones. Or
put some sugar in people's gas tanks just fuck up the power grid. Like going baseball bats and fucking solar panels or something. Like you want to be in the Amish, don't you? Well, you gotta
wanna-
do this. You gotta walk the walk if you're gonna talk the talk.
And then like, see, that's when I got kicked out of the Amish. Like recently, you see, I tried to apply recently. They told me I wasn't allowed because like they were like, you gotta fuck up some. I set a pipe bomb off.
Okay.
And suddenly, at an electrical grid, and suddenly, there's an issue.
Yeah.
I kill a few hundred people's power, and maybe
A few hundred people. You're talking. We know what happened in Texas, Josh, and it was your fault during the ice storm.
hey man, come on.
When the Amish,
I know they call me Josh Frost, but I don't have that much power.
There was a man, he separated from the church, and he was dead set on getting rid of 5G towers. He's like, fuck these 5G towers, man. I'm a new man. I want to protect the world. But he's still doing the same thing. He's still fucking up technology. He's still fucking
Yeah. And then he put a robot in control of a van and fucking ran it into an AT&T tower.
Yeah. Will Smith was Amish in the movie I, Robot. If you didn't know, fun fact.
Pauly Shore in the movie.
What is that? Which one are you talking about?
You know the one I'm talking about.
Son-in-law?
Like, is it Son-in-Law? He's
Where he
not
goes to-
Amish, but yeah.
Okay.
Son-in-law.
Watch
He's
Mojo.
not Amish. But...
10 times a character was actually Amish and you didn't know. Number 10.
There's the top.
Bro.
Number 10, Will Smith in iRobot.
The worst feeling is when you're like late night scrolling on YouTube after like a week of doing nothing but fucking around on YouTube, and you find yourself on like top 10s, top 30s, and then suddenly you click on a random video and you hear this voice saying,
Oh my
number
God.
1. And you're just like, no!
Humans!
Not chills! Fucking turn it off!
Chills. Shout out to you, Chills, if you see this. We really love you. You're one of our favorite people. We love you on the WWJD podcast.
Yeah, a number
Drip.
or no, I've got a number 3 and a number 8. I've got to do a lot more, but I want to do 10 for sure.
I did one, Josh, for a TikTok, and I was just like, top 10 repressed memories that I have. Top 15. I was like, number 15, hot dog hole at a Mississippi gas station, 2:37 a.m. It wasn't a hot dog.
Mine was number 3, Goodwill catastrophe. Didn't check the inside of his jeans before he bought them.
He's so mundane. I feel like that's what his life would be like. I'm sorry, Chills, if you're watching. We love you. You have a cool voice.
Chills, I really hope you don't talk like this.
I don't think.
If so,
did I get really?
I don't know how you exist in the real world.
Can I get a 12-inch on Italian herbs and cheese? I would like a cold cut. Can I get lettuce and olives and sweet onion sauce? I would also like a macadamia nut cookie. How much for the meal?
You know, if you had one person filming the Subway Clerk's reaction and then you filmed yourself doing that, it would be a really fantastic bit.
Yeah, going up the subway, just like, I'll take the number 15. Meatball
Italian?
marinara.
Yeah, that would
Italian
be that,
BMT.
Oh,
yeah, that would be a good bit. Honestly, that would be a solid bit.
They
number
would say, like, what the fuck is
meatball.
wrong?
Meatballs are not the right temperature. They're about 140 degrees, which is not hot enough to serve.
This,
Like, wait,
this is a food code violation. I'm calling the health inspector.
You have
you
Burger
seen that
King smart
meme?
flat ass.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen the meme though, where like the girl, I don't know, or it's somebody's first time ordering Subway, and like they just don't have like a lot of anything on it but lettuce and like olives, and I guess the Subway worker took a picture of their sub or whatever, and like they were like, "It's my first time at Subway," and the Subway worker took a picture of my sub or whatever, and then it's his Snapchat, and it's like, "Hey yo, what the fuck is this motherfucker eating?" That's what it says. Like, "Hey yo, who the fuck orders Subway like this?" or some shit like that.
Yo, so Destiny had someone take a picture of her sandwich.
No.
I swear to God, bro. Yo, Destiny shit like at Subway. I recently got her to like get the sauces on the side so she can like dip the sandwich in the sauce at the least, or like put a little bit on the bites that she's about to take. But bro, it was literally like, oh, and can I get this sauce and this sauce? And it was like the fourth sauce at this point. And the Subway worker, she was like, oh, and can I also get buffalo? And he was like, okay. And then she was like, can I get another one? And like every time he would be like, and then he like took pictures of
He took a picture of it.
Bro, he was spazzing on this fucking sandwich. I was like, bro, I know, just
That's
she
a
knows
violation.
what she's
That's
gonna
a
eat.
violation, bro. I'd be like, yo, you can't just snap a picture of my sandwich, bro. That's fucked up. That's cold. That's cold. I would feel some type of way if I fucking just ordered some food and it was so weird that someone was like, yeah, look at this burrito.
Look at this fucking freak.
It just posted me like, damn, bro. Come on, man. I just wanted a sandwich. I come here for a sandwich and I get slandered publicly. Holy shit.
you know, there's got to be people out there that when they make the sandwiches, they're a little bit extra with their artistic, expression. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever experienced it, but like there are
I'm glad that you acknowledge the fact that they're sandwich artists.
Facts.
Thanks. I'm happy.
Yeah, it'd be funny if one of them had like a specific technique that was just a little bit weird and nobody was like used to it, and they asked him to stop and he's just pissed off about it. He's like, look, this is my freedom of expression and you
You're stifling me.
you're stifling my creativity. So do you want the tomatoes cut into triangles or what?
He's like, Rick, they ordered a club. You put just bologna on it. He's like, I'm an artist. He's like, got a fucking pencil stash. He's like, I'm an artiste. Are you serious? You're stifling me, darling. Get away.
So I actually worked at Subway for like a week. And I got kicked out for my artistic expression.
What you told everybody fuck off?
Nah. They told me
every time you put a topping on, you're like, that's a fucking good one.
No, they got mad. I spread all the sauce with my dick. I took my dick out. Spread the sauce on the. They didn't like that.
No, I think narrating what you're doing is even better. Like giving it little stories that are fucked up. As
Ah.
your sandwich.
Yeah, I like the idea of a fucking sandwich artiste, and he's just avant-garde, and they're
He's
like, they come in, they're like, yeah, I want
Can I get
Italian cheese, and then he's like, no bread for you, darling. No, we'll get you something, and it's like they're like, no, like I wanted a. He's like, no, darling, no.
Yo,
he brings them like a
what if
tuna
he-
salad on a croissant.
Yeah,
This isn't what I wanted. He's like,
He's
no,
like,
darling, no. I
you'll take
tell
it,
you
darling.
what you want.
I'm an artist. I'm the best.
Yo, what if he did? He cuts 2 slits down the sub, and he puts different stuff and shoves it in like it's an oak, like he's shoving it inside of the like different part. Just
They're like fucking they're like when he cuts the sandwich and he cuts it long. He's like, I'm an artist, darling, and you pick it up and it just falls through fucking. They're like, you gotta stop cutting the sandwiches like that. And he's like, no, Jean-Jacques never cuts the sandwiches off horizontally, only vertical. Only vertical.
He chops it up into a bunch of squares. They are now croissants, or they are now croutons.
They got little toothpicks in them and shit. He's like, this is how I serve it.
He's like, if they ask for spinach, then he cuts the bread up into a bunch of squares, and then he puts it all on top of the spinach.
On spinach, fucking
spinach. He just gives the whole thing. Goes, I knew by the tone in your voice that you wanted all of this spinach.
Yo, the sandwich artiste
So-
is a good bit. I like this. This is genius.
And the guy that was ordering it, he's, you know what? That is actually what I always wanted. And somebody behind him is critiquing the artist, and the dude's looking. He's like, dude, what the fuck is he doing? And then at the very end, he does that, and then he calls it out. Dude, yeah, I love it, dude. I love it. It's fun. There's unlimited amounts of potential.
We're gonna end on the high note of the sandwich artiste because we're at an hour and a half. Thank you everyone for joining. This is probably gonna be another fake episode, or we might just call this episode the sandwich artiste, and someone has to listen all the way to this point to know it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be a good move.